On our play for this week, how Sony single-handedly destroyed HellDivers 2. Oh my gosh. Is Xbox hiding something with their Call of Duty? I mean, their direct or their redacted direct after their Xbox game showcase in June? Batman Arkham is back, but no one is happy. Shadow of the Erdtree, Shadow of the Erdtree DLC may be it for Elden Ring, but is there a tease for more? I said me in my little show notes. Oh my gosh. Words, boy. I tell you what. All this and more on season 8, episode 18 of Press X to Start Gamers Digest. I should do the whole thing over again, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to let it roll because that's how it is.
Fuck it, do it live.
Right? What's up, everyone? I'm your host, DJ, aka Sexy Bad Choices, aka, geez. Yo, I got it. The whole Kendrick versus Drake thing, it's been pretty one-sided at this point. Yeah. I'm joined by
John MF Ross.
What does the MF stand for?
They not like us.
Exactly. Okay, let's take a quick second just to talk about that. Actually, you know, we'll do it as number one. We're gonna do it as number one for the games thing. This is Press X Start Gamers Digest, a video podcasting us the most important gaming news from this past week into an hour-long meal just for you. We are live on YouTube every Sunday when we can because life is hard. But Sean,
But listening to us is easy.
yes, it is. Don't forget to support us by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you are listening, we would greatly appreciate you leaving us a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, anywhere you see fit to leave us a review. Do it there, but just let us know so we can actually see it. If you want, you can join our conversation by joining our Discord at pressx2start.com/Discord. All right. Number one in the gaming news. HellDivers 2 has been pulled from Steam in 170 countries without PSN access, while Valve ignores its own policy to issue refunds for players with over 100 hours. This comes to us from GamesRadar by way of that's not Concern. So, as the title suggests, there has been just a crazy debacle that's been happening with HellDivers 2 and Sony. So essentially, to take a step back, Sony had announced that all HellDivers 2 players, all HellDivers 2 PC players would soon need to link an active PlayStation Network account or lose access to the game. A mandate that was once a simple option at launch and has since led to thousands of negative user reviews hitting the once widely popular shooter. So yeah, it's important to note that this is a Sony mandate. This is not PlayStation necessarily saying this thing. Sony divers numbers and seeing that there's a ton of people. There's more people playing on PC than there are on PlayStation. And Sony's looking at that number and saying, like, oh, we need to convert at least a good portion of these PC players into our Sony or into our PlayStation ecosystem. And this is just such a bonehead move where it's just like, if you look at the money, you're like, oh, this is a great idea. But if you just look at the actual ecosystem and thinking about what you're doing, it's like this is going to alienate so many people. And then even when this happened, of course, the gamers are pointing their ire towards Arrowhead, which are the creators of HellDivers 2. And the HellDivers 2 community manager had assured the people in countries without PSN coverage, because not everywhere has access to PSN. They assured those players that the game would not be blocked. But they only know what they know, and they didn't realize that something like this was going to happen. So those the countries that didn't have PSN access pulled the HellDivers 2 game from their Steam store, and
I
it
ain't never
just
seen somebody thrown under the bus so fast.
bro, like,
So continue.
man, it is insane how I it's insane
Oh, did
how
you include
Sony.
that? You
So
didn't
then,
include that. That's too new. That's too new. I just threw it in the news source. So they said this is Sony's decision, not ours. Why
yeah,
it has to be pulled out of the stores. Yes.
jeez,
Yeah,
man.
that was too recent. You didn't catch when I posted that.
No, I missed that one. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So like, yeah, this is literally Sony looking at the success of Helldivers 2 and thinking, no, we want more money from this. We want if because I think the idea is that there's so many people who are actually purchasing DLC for Helldivers 2. And of
Mhm.
course, you purchase DLC with credit card information or whatever. If you tie that credit card to a PlayStation account, that is only a win for Sony because that means that in the future, it's only going to be a one button press for you to buy something from the PlayStation Store because you already have that stuff set up.
They're removing
So it's like,
friction from the purchases.
exactly, exactly. And it's just that they, and okay, also to note that something that wasn't, I guess, readily clear, but was actually said was that this whole linking your PSN to your Steam to actually play Helldivers 2 was a thing that was supposed to happen from the beginning. But
Mm.
there was a technical bug or something. So this period was just a temporary period of you can just play
Okay.
the Helldivers 2 without using the PSN. So they're just kind of going back to like, okay, well, we need these people to be signed in. Play, Sony's reasoning for this, and it's not necessarily a bad reasoning. Their reasoning is that this will help them be better at banning people, be better at blocking people, and essentially protecting their consumers. But it just
But
doesn't
can you
feel,
grief people in this game or
yeah, like because like there's also people that are hacking and stuff as well. So
okay.
if all those people are actually tied to a PSN account, then Sony could
Mhm.
better track them because at this point they're only left to, I guess, like Arrowhead developers are only able to really track these people. I guess they can work through Steam, but like
Yeah.
Steam has, billions of users at this point. So so yeah, like on that side, it makes sense why they would do this, but that side kind of feels like the smaller side compared to the fact that now this game is removed from 170 different countries. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And again, you can look at it and be like, well, it's 170 different countries, but the majority of the users are probably, North America, UK, or Europe, um, Japan, like the bigger territories kind of thing. And those are most likely fine. But yeah, anyways, it still sucks. This is just a bad move that it's just a money move. It's just a money move and it sucks. You got anything?
Um, I mean, I guess I get Sony's reasoning, but I mean, they're shooting themselves in the foot with this.
They absolutely are. They
They
absolutely
need to
are.
either expand into those regions that don't have it in order to maintain customers. Like,
Yeah, man.
this just ain't a good look of good faith.
Exactly. Exactly. And then on top of that, there was the idea that like, oh, maybe PlayStation might acquire Arrowhead because they're doing so
Mhm.
well, and this is technically a Sony exclusive game, but like this only just creates bad blood between PlayStation and Arrowhead because, as you said, like when this first kicks off, everyone is dropping negative Steam reviews for Helldivers 2 and just looks really bad on Helldivers 2. And it's just like it's not their fault. It's just like yeah, it's just not their fault.
Mhm.
Ah, so yeah, we'll see what will happen from there. But Helldivers 2 is still a fantastic game if you can play it. Enjoy it with your time with it while you still have it, I guess, unless Sony does something else stupid. Yeah. All right. Well, this has been another episode of Press X Start Gamers Digest. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoyed making it. Don't forget, you can leave us a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, um, wherever you feel like. Just let us know where you left that review so we can actually check it out and read it and share it with the rest of
Mhm.
our friends and community because it'd be cool if you did that. Um, hey, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell all the way over there, right there. Boom, hit the notification bell. And you just be good. Have a good day. Keep playing video games. And we'll check you out next week. when we have more stuff about Stellar Blade and possibly the release of a next big game that we didn't know was happening. Maybe an announcement for the PlayStation Showcase State of Play happening. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe another Kendrick Lamar disc will drop in it. Who
Yes,
knows?
maybe another 3. just to make sure just to make sure Drake is dead. Oh man. All right, y'all. Peace out.